Here's the thing about covert narcissists. They're nothing like what you see in the movies. They're not the loud, grandiose types. They're the complete opposite. They're quiet, humble, self-deprecating. Everyone thinks they're wonderful. Your friends love him, your family loves him, his co-workers think he's great, but you know the truth. And at home, behind closed doors, he's cold, dismissive, critical, cruel. And when you try to tell people, they don't believe you because they've only seen the public version of him. So today, I'm breaking down the 5 signs that you're dealing with a covert narcissist, and I'm backing this up with research from leading psychologists like Dr. Craig Malkin at Harvard Medical School, Dr. Ramani, and Dr. Jennifer Freyd. Because this isn't just my opinion, this is documented, researched, understood psychology. So by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what you're dealing with. And more importantly, you'll understand why you've tolerated it for so long and how to actually move forward. Let's dive in. Sign number 1, he's wonderful to everyone except you. You see, in sign number 1, he has 2 completely different personalities. You have the public version, which is charming and helpful, the guy that everyone wants to spend time with at the party. Then you've got the private version, cold, distant, critical, sometimes cruel. See, Dr. Craig Malkin at Harvard Medical School calls this covert narcissist mask. See, unlike overt narcissists who need constant attention and admiration from everyone, covert narcissists are more selective. They don't need everyone to think they're wonderful. They just need enough people to maintain the image. So in public, he's the helpful neighbor, the guy who volunteers, the one everyone turns to for advice. But at home, he can't be bothered to help you. He's on his phone while you're talking. He dismisses your feelings. He's emotionally unavailable. And here's the cruelest part. When you try to tell someone, your best friend, your mum, your therapist, they don't believe you. Him? But he's so nice. Are you sure you're not just being too sensitive? And so now what happens is you start doubting yourself. Maybe I am too sensitive. Maybe I am the problem. Everyone else thinks he's great. But here's what's actually happening. The public mask is designed to protect him. As long as everyone else thinks he's wonderful, he can do whatever he wants behind closed doors to you. Because who are people going to believe? The nice guy everyone loves? Or you, the difficult partner who's always complaining? This is called image management, and it's one of the hallmarks of covert narcissism. He carefully curates how the world sees him. So when you speak up, you look like the problem, not him. Sign number 2, every conflict ends with you apologizing. Let me give you an example. You come to him with a hurt. When you said that thing in front of our friends, it really embarrassed me. And instead of saying, oh, I didn't realize, I'm so sorry, which is what a healthy partner would say, he says, oh, you're so sensitive. It's just a joke. Why are you always so serious? Or, I can't say anything around you. You're always getting offended. Or, you're the one who embarrassed me by bringing this up. Now the conversation is no longer about what he did. It's about what's wrong with you. Your sensitivity, your overreaction, your inability to take a joke. And by the end of the conversation, you're the one apologizing. You're right, I'm sorry. I was being too sensitive. Now, Dr. Jennifer Freyd, a psychologist who studies trauma, has a name for this. And it's called DARVO, deny, attack, reverse, victim, and offender. And here's how it works. First part, deny. I didn't say that, you're remembering it wrong. Then attack. You're too sensitive, you're always looking for problems. Then reverse, victim, and offender. I'm the victim here. You're attacking me for no reason. And now he's the victim. And you're the aggressor. Even though you were the one who was hurt in the first place, Now, if this is happening in your relationship where every conflict somehow ends with you apologizing even when you did nothing wrong, you're dealing with DARVO. And DARVO is a classic covert narcissistic trait. Sign number 3, he apologizes but never changes. Now here's the pattern. He does something hurtful, you call him out on it. He apologizes. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you, it won't happen again, I'll do better. And you believe him, because the apology sounds sincere. Even he might cry or look genuinely remorseful. So you forgive him, you move on. And then a week later or a month later, he does the exact same thing. Same behavior, same hurt, same apology. I'm sorry, I'll do better, it won't happen again, I promise. Over and over and over, and the cycle repeats. And you start to realize the apology isn't about change, it's about making you stop being upset. Dr. Harriet Lerner, a psychologist who wrote Why Won't You Apologize, breaks down what a real apology looks like. See, a real apology has 4 parts. Acknowledgement, I did X and it hurt you. Number 2 is remorse, I'm genuinely sorry for causing that pain. Number 3, restitution, here's what I'm going to do to make it right. And 4, change behavior, actually doing the thing you said you'd do. Covert narcissists do parts 1, 2, and sometimes 3, but they never ever do number 4. They never actually change the behavior, because the apology isn't about accountability, it's about control. And as long as you accept the apology and move on, he doesn't have to change. He keeps getting to do what he's been doing the whole time. And you keep forgiving him until you realize words without changed behavior are just manipulation. Sign number 4, you're walking on eggshells. You never know which version of him you're going to get. Some days he's warm, affectionate, engaged, and those are the good days. You feel relief, hope, connection. See, he does love me. Things are actually getting better. But the other days he's cold, he's distant, he's irritable, and you have no idea what caused the shift. Was it something you said, something you did, something completely unrelated? You don't know. So you start managing. You monitor his mood constantly. Is he in a good mood today? Okay, I can ask him about the bills. He seems irritated. Okay, I'll wait to bring that up. You're walking on eggshells. Try not to set him off. Trying to keep the peace. This is called hypervigilance, and it's exhausting. Your nervous system is in constant threat mode, scanning for danger, monitoring his mood, trying to stay safe. And here's what's even more insidious. You start to believe it's your job to manage his emotions. If I just do everything right, he'll stay in a good mood. If I don't rock the boat, things will be fine. But that's not how healthy relationships work. In a healthy relationship, you don't have to manage your partner's emotions. You're not responsible for keeping them happy. They regulate themselves. But with a covert narcissist, you become their emotional regulator. And if you fail, if you say the wrong thing, ask for too much, have a need, he punishes you with withdrawal, silence, coldness. And you learn, my needs aren't safe. I have to stay small. If you're walking on eggshells in your relationship, it's not love, it's control. Sign number 5, he plays the victim when you set boundaries. Here's what this looks like. You set a boundary. I need you to stop criticizing me in front of our friends. It's not nice. Or I need you to follow through when you say you'll do something. Or I need us to go to couples therapy. And instead of respecting the boundary, he says, I can never do anything right for you. You're always attacking me. I'm trying my best, but nothing is ever good enough. Now he's the victim, and you feel guilty for even asking. Maybe I am being too demanding. Maybe I should just let it go. And this is called the martyr complex. Covert narcissists love to play the martyr. I do everything for this family, and you're still not happy. I'm working so hard, and you're just criticizing me. Dr. Ramani, one of the leading experts on narcissism, calls this weaponized victimhood. The covert narcissist uses their suffering as a weapon to shut down your needs, to make you the bad guy, to avoid accountability. And it works because you're empathetic. You don't want to hurt him. So when he plays victim, you back down, you drop the boundary. You apologize for even bringing it up. And he learns, if I play the victim, she'll stop asking for what she needs. So he keeps doing it over and over. If every time you set a boundary, he ends up crying or playing the victim, that's not healthy communication, that's manipulation. Okay, so now you know the 5 signs, but here's the question no one asks, and it's an uncomfortable one. Why did you tolerate this for so long? Because you're not stupid. You saw the signs, you knew something was off, but you stayed. The question is why? Because there's a wound. That's not your fault. These wounds often get formed in childhood that probably made you vulnerable to this pattern. Maybe you grew up in a household where love was conditional, i.e., I'll love you if you're good, quiet, and perfect. Maybe your feelings were dismissed. You're too sensitive, stop crying. You had to walk on eggshells around a parent's mood. And so you learn love is something that you have to earn. Your needs don't matter. Don't trust your own feelings. So now as an adult, when you meet someone who's hot and cold, who's wonderful sometimes and cruel other times, your nervous system doesn't say, this is unhealthy, I've got to run. It says, this is familiar. This is what love feels like. And when he dismisses your feelings, your inner child believes, he's right, I am too sensitive. When he makes you walk on eggshells, your inner child thinks this is normal. This is how relationships work. When he plays the victim, your inner child says, I shouldn't have asked for what I needed. I'm the problem. That's the wound, and it's a brutal and unfair task. But until you heal that wound through deep inner child work, through reparenting, through learning what real love actually looks like, you'll keep attracting or tolerating this pattern over and over. The covert narcissist didn't create the wound, but he's exploiting it. So what do we do from here? How do you actually move forward and heal? Firstly, name it. You're not crazy, you're not too sensitive, you're not imagining it. You're dealing with a covert narcissist, and that's not easy. Secondly, get the support that you need. You cannot heal this alone. It's really, really tough. Find a therapist who understands narcissistic abuse. Find friends who will believe you and hold you accountable. Find resources, books, videos, communities that validate your experience. Thirdly, do the deep work. This isn't just about leaving the relationship, because that'll only keep that pattern running. It's about healing the wound that made you vulnerable in the first place. Inner child work, reparenting, learning what real love feels like. Because if you don't heal the wound, as I mentioned, you'll just recreate the same pattern with someone else. And fourth, if you're ready to do that deep work, to heal that childhood wound, break the pattern and reclaim your life, I'd love to support you. What you can do is in the description section below, you can book a call with me for free. And on that call, I'll explain to you a little bit more about how I can support you and help you to heal on this path of releasing some of this narcissistic abuse and really finding a place of real calm and peace within yourself and truly, truly heal your inner child. I hope this video has resonated with you. I hope it makes sense. If you've liked it, make sure you hit that like button below. If you want to get more videos like this, hit that subscribe button. And I'd love you to share just your experiences on this journey of yours in the comments section below. I'm here to support you, and I promise I'll respond to every single comment and just give you some guidance and some direction on that path of yours. So thank you so much. I know it's not easy. I know it's so tough dealing with narcissists. You have the power to heal, and I'm with you all the way. And what I recommend you do now is check out this video below, where I'll walk you through a little bit more about how the silent treatment is abuse and how you can resolve that in your relationship or marriage. Thank you so much. God bless, and I'll talk to you in the next video.